Hi, this is Mike with Dayton Dyno, and today we're going to test a 99 Suzuki Hayabusa that I've installed a dry nitrous system on. What we've done is we've installed two bottles, hung them out in the sides where everybody can see them, and then we've added two nozzles inside the air box, and we put one nozzle in each ram air. And so we've got pretty small jets in this thing, so we're going to start out fairly conservative. These stock engines are good for 270, 280 most of the time with very little problem. Okay, we got the fuel tank up. You can see the air filter is out, and what we'll do is we'll test the progressive controller, and we'll look at the spray into the air box from each nozzle here in just a moment. You want to check this every time you put a dry system on. You want to make sure it looks like you're getting a nice even flow right into the air box. Right down here is the turbo nozzle that we use. You just drill and tap into each ram air, and that way you can just change your little funnel jets. What we're doing right now is we're putting in a number 45 funnel jet on each side, and we have a nitrous pressure regulator from Schnitz Racing, and we're running about 700 psi to be consistent. That way when we richen up the power commander, we can dial it in by adding fuel, and the nitrous pressure will stay fairly consistent. Okay, here's the tail section, and you can see what we've done. We've installed the progressive controller from Schnitz Racing. You might want to check them out. Check out their website. They've got a lot of nice stuff for street bikes and race bikes. And this is a Schnitz controller, and what we're going to do to test the controller, we're going to set it to start at 30% and 3 seconds build time, and then we'll watch the air box. While we're in here, you can see here's the power commander, and then back here's the air shifter controller, and there's a little onboard compressor I got from Schnitz Racing that pumps up the air shifter on the motorcycle. So everything fits in here nice and neat. It's nice compact little stuff and works quite well. Okay, you can see we have the throttle activation switch for the nitrous right there, and when you turn the throttle it activates that switch, turns the nitrous on. So we're ready to test. Everything is on, everything is armed, the bottles are open, and what we'll hear is we'll hear the solenoid pulsing, and it'll get faster and faster and faster, and before you know it the airbox will be full of nitrous. So here we go. Pretty cool. What that does, that allows you to get through first and second gear before it actually starts delivering heavy doses of nitrous by, say, third gear, and then you have enough power to get all the way down the racetrack at high speed in third, fourth, and possibly fifth gear. So everything looks good, everything sounds good, so what we'll do is we'll back up for a few minutes, get ready to dyno test this, see what kind of power we have. And what we'll do on the dyno is we'll set the fuel controller, or the nitrous controller I mean, with probably 1 second build time from 50 to 100%. That way in fifth gear I can bring the nitrous on about 5,000 RPM. It'll build around 6 or 7, and then it'll be fully on. I can get a good reading of the horsepower, the torque, and the air-fuel mixture. Okay, we're ready to test. We've got everything strapped down. We've got the wheel mounted in the center of the roller, the rear wheel, and we've got the nitrous bottles full. We've got the jets installed. We've got the nitrous controller set at 1 second, starting at 50% build time, or 50% build all the way up to 100% in 1 second build time. So that's all set. We'll be using fifth gear. And the other thing we'll be doing is we're using this dyno to set the test ratio, which allows you to get the RPMs lined up with the tack on the motorcycle, and you never have to hook a lead to it. That's one of the cool features about the Dayton Dyno products. Okay, this is the power commander screen, and what we're doing, as you can see, I actually richen these controllers up in the 80 and the 100% column. Right now I'm going to use 40 as my number in the 100% column at above 9,000. That way I should have plenty of fuel for the nitrous combination that I've got here. What we'll do is we'll make a pool, and we'll see what the air-fuel mixture is, and then we'll just adjust it accordingly, whether we need a little more fuel or a little less fuel. I try to set these street kits up around 11.5 to 12 to 1 on the dyno, and try to keep them safe. Okay, we made 210 horsepower at 10.4, 131 foot-pounds of torque on pump gas. I really wouldn't go any higher than this unless you start adding some race fuel, or possibly use 100% race fuel. You just got to keep control of the combustion. That's the only thing. If you start getting above 230, 240, you might want to put an ignition retard on it, maybe take 5 or 6 degrees ignition timing out of it. So that's pretty much all there is to it. You can have a lot of fun with these machines. If you have any interest in purchasing a Dayton Dyno dynamometer, just give me a call, 937-266-3142, or check out the DaytonDyno.com website. Thanks for watching. Bye.